Monday morning, big spring, autumn clean. Wind subside as well. Empty the shed. Most of that straw will fit on that trailer. The Tom. Clear all this out, clear all the way down the yard. Hope that the flood's gone by Friday. Ready for the tyre open day. Charlotte's car's growing. Morgan's getting the last few on the trailer. I'm gonna go now and take some hay and straw around for the horses. The quad track's faded. Sheep still there that Amanda put on. Just reminds me, we need to pick the digger up, take it back to the other yard. So we'll grab that in a minute. I'll just take this straw over. On my way back from moving the straw, and I've just stopped to inspect this fly tipping. It is a massive amount, and a neighbour actually got the reg of who tipped it, which is pretty good. It must have been something big though, because there's a lot here. And there's also going to be some addresses in this. There's got to be. There's loads of stuff. Nice load of straw loaded, and Oscar's been brushing out that shed as well. We've got a little bit of room now. Now the wind's dropped, we'll unload the boat and find somewhere in here to put it out of the way. Maybe like the roof. Rob's back after collecting the digger now. That one's getting fueled up, ready for taking straw. Now this blew down last year, and we've never moved the wood to remind us to fix it. So I'm going to do it now. I'm just trying to find some nails long enough. So when we got these TVs for this on Friday, these stands were really cheap, and now we know why. There's 1 million bolts in each one. Sure there's no instructions? There we go.
Finally.
Right, I've managed to piece that together now as best I can. So I'll stick a harness up and go up and see if I can nail it back on. These are very, very rotten. I think while I'm up here I'll measure it and I get a price to reclad it, but I can guess it's going to be £400 or £500, maybe more. I don't want this beam getting any worse. It's a little bit better, but I've had to bend the nails over on some of them because the wood is so rotten. Probably needs like that stock boardy stuff putting on, doesn't it? It lasts forever then. That's all right, isn't it? Is that for putting your VHS on?
Yeah.
You got the screws?
Huh?
The TV screws?
Yeah, they're there. No. You want to put it up?
This bag full of bags has been hung up here for years, gathering dust and the bottom's falling out of it, so gonna release it into the bucket below once I get these clip snips to work. Doesn't want to cut. Hanging by a thread that now. Why won't that fall off? Ta-da! Old CCTV camera has now got a bird's nest in it. Well, camera junction box. Ian's just about to do a TED talk. Tom's loaded. Tom's straw's loaded. Hay caps on the top. He's borrowing. You got the screws, gun, sockets. Where's a roll?
Yeah.
Gonna grab the low loader. Rob's actually dropped it off. I was gonna leave it on because I knew a water tank was arriving, and I'm gonna park it in the shed until we take it up to where it's going. It's for Wellbrook, for harvesting the rainwater off the roof, and we put here down as a delivery address just so it was easier. Rendezvous with the truck, and then we'll take it up there when we get 5 minutes. I think we're going to put on a sand base, and then they'll route the gutters into it, we'll harvest some rainwater, which will be handy for using as a water supply around the yard, or even topping the sprayer up in that direction when we're spraying over that way. I need a bit more water. There it is, the rain store. So Oscar's just helping him unload it now. I'll go and get a trailer. Hopefully it's down here. Mum's sweeping up leaves. Now she's got a new hip. No stopping her now. That wagon is so shiny. What's he getting out of his cab? Oh, he's lowering his trailer even more. Yeah, rather mess around lifting it from the top, or just push it across. Do, won't it? Shove it now. I'm going to push it now. I think it only weighs a few 100 kilos. There we go. It's going. It's going. Nearly. I'm climbing up now. I didn't want to jump off the tractor to film it in case by the time I jumped off I missed it. Nearly went off the other side. Is that for bolting it down?
It's meant to be like, you've got to get a hose pipe sort of.
Yeah, you put the drain pipes in there and then that like filters it, I think. Takes all the leaves out of it. And it flows in there. This side you put, have a tap on them to fill in the sprayer. And I think if it overfills as well, it then goes down the grid. Rain store. Danger deep water, do not enter tank. Do not drink. Looks big on the trailer, doesn't it? Got the cherry picker. I'm just threading these little straps through. And then threading the green strap on we've got there for lifting it off at the other end, so we don't have to take a ladder with us. We can preload the strap and then pull it out afterwards. Here's the plan. Is it hooked on the other side though? Yeah, we'll just get the pallet forks now, lifted off at the other end. Strapped on, straps threaded. No phone charger in here, despite me putting one in every cab. So annoying. Go to Wellbrook and unload it anyway. We're here now, we're just going to put a bit of sand down, flatten it off, then we can sand the tank on it, just so there's no sharp stones that might push through the bottom of it. There's no weight in it, it just looks big because it's tall. That's it. Take it round, swing it into its nice sand bed, so that no sharp stones now will push through the bottom. I think you are supposed to put them on concrete, but I'm skint, so it's going on sand. That's in place. We haven't got a spirit level with us though, so we'll leave the strap on it for now, and then we'll come back with a spirit level. Level the stand a bit flatter, and then just looking at this, it's got writing on it. It must be on the other side. It's got reservoir inflow, and then like I say, that'll have a fitting for the sprayer on it, a cam coupler for the sprayer. Oscar wants to play on the boat, so got the little outboard electric motor. Right, that clamps on, so I'm going to bolt this piece of wood to here and then clamp it to that. Good old cramp rack, nice nut bolt and washer assortment. Rob's been playing with this again, he's got the blades spinning. It was actually only a plug not working. He just needs an exhaust for it now. Someone was supposed to be buying it off him, but let him down. I think the throttle cable's broken though, so. It's revving up, doesn't it? You revved it up, it'd go quicker, wouldn't it? It's hard to see because of the leaves. Sounds like a burbling V8 with no silencer on it. See in here, you know how this used to suck itself in and implode? The metal funnel. Well, Matt came the other day and made a new sort of like box for it, a little bit like what he made on the front of the dryer, so that we can go inside and blow it out backwards. Yeah, that was the old funnel and it kept sucking itself in. So it was knackered, so now it's got a big square one that we can now go inside and blow it out with the airline. It's the fan. He's greasing that fan, it's probably not been greased for ages. Proper that, innit? Lake's still here. Got the boat on. Keep going. Okay, just stop here. Stop on the flat ground.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And we're off. It's nearly as quick as yesterday in the water. With the wind.
Smooth sailing.
Different yesterday, it's like a mill pond today. Yesterday was like huge waves.
Massive waves.
Ah, this is the life.
Always wanted to have my own boat.
We started doing a bit of rotivating then when we got a bit close to the stubble. I think it all came off Amazon. I got that motor a few years ago. Still a big flood in it. So yeah, the tyre open day is on the high ground on Friday, if anyone can make it. You can book in so that they know how many people to cater for. Come and learn about traction and tyres.
Tractor tyres.
Oscar's here, Oscar's mum's going to be here as well, because she works for Kirby Tyres. Right, that all must be like 4 or 5 foot long. And it still, if we keep still, I can't reach the bottom of it. Shows you how much water's still here. The battery's a bit dicky, so we brought the jump pack with us as well. So Rob's like, that's the battery of that lawnmower.
You watch this, so it's me like, because he spends all his time doing it, doesn't he?
There's Danny flat out with stone trailer on. Must be draining. Flat out.
Bombing.
Is it quick with only one in?
No, not really.
Put the jump pack on because it'll be going flat. Even has reversed that little outboard. There he is, he's got the jump pack on now. He seems to be going round in circles, but it is a bit quicker. Still a big flood. I've just marked this as well. 2024 October. That was the height it got to. These pumps have been running flat out since last Monday. Ditch levels dropped, but it's still quite choked. But probably enough now that we can get a digger in and clean it out maybe.
put it in 24.
24 volt. Yeah, I'll probably burn the motor out and then you'll have to paddle back. It's going quick like now. While Oscar figures out whether he's burnt the motor out or not in 24 volt, I'll quickly do this. Martin, Knocker Norris is 60. Hannah Green, I think, is 11. James Green, I think they're nearly the same age, year between them. It's on there. Keith Jackson, 65. Matty Wiley is on there, and John Furnival is 50, and we're now at 78,752. I think Matty actually just put a donation. I don't think it's actually his birthday, so thanks for the donation for the air ambulance. Oh, he looks like he's back running again now. He made it go quicker in 24 volt, but I don't know how long it would have lasted. I suppose the motor's cooled by the water though, isn't it? Annoying as it is, it likes to see I feel the barley in there. At least we've been able to enjoy it a little bit. The big tidy up will continue tomorrow. Don't think we're going to move any more straw. Got to try and make some room in the workshop as well. That's all for today. If you made it this far, thanks for watching. And green fly. Has green fly landed on me? Where's it gone now? Can you see it? Didn't think you get green fly near the end of October. Maybe it is mild. Anyway, yeah, that's all for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. After editing the video today, I realised that everything I was doing, because I was in the cherry picker, I was so close to where I was working. And when I was in the cab of the tractor, or when I was in the boat, I was really moving the camera quick to stuff that was close up. So sorry about that. It sometimes happens when I'm doing stuff. If you imagine when something's close to the camera, you're kind of doing that to get it all in. Ooh, sunset. Whereas if you're filming stuff that's further away, you can move the camera quite quick and it doesn't really make a lot of difference to the viewer. So sorry about that. Yeah, anyway, that's all for today. See you tomorrow.